What about people that go to jail? We have someone on the Foxhole page that says, what is it, Generana? Generana, is that her name? Not jail. If you go to jail, I'm dating your rich friend.
That's what she said?
Yes. Oh. Here's the thing. I had this conversation with someone before, and we got into an argument about it. I said, listen, when I signed up to be with you, I didn't sign up to be with someone that, if you're willing to do the drug that's going to get you landed in jail and get you away from your wife and your family, then you weren't really giving that much of a shit about us in the first place. You know, you got to think about that when you're out there selling whatever it is you're selling. And I know I might get heat from this from some people that are listening. I'm not dating someone that's going to put all of our lives in jeopardy and do something foolish that's going to end you up in jail. I don't know. You guys may think differently.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
I agree with that. That's only because that's something that they can control themselves. Other stuff like accident or something. Yeah.
But what if you were with someone that you knew sold?
Right. That's wrong with.
Oh, that's your problem.
Then you knew it.
Then you should be down with them.
Right. Exactly.
You signed up for that.
That's sign up for the conjugal visits, girl.
And the moment, of course, when children are involved, that's a whole different story. Like I said, children should not have to be responsible for the accidents and mistakes that adults make. That's just the bottom line. So like you said, the father ends up going to jail for 20 years for doing some dumb stuff, then totally agree. Then he has to take the responsibility of being away from his children.
Ladies, are women more likely than men to stick around through adversity?
I say yes. I agree, yes.
I
would
give it a good 60%.
I'd say closer to 85.
Right. Yeah, I'm with Claudia. You have a higher percentage.
Yeah, because we have more hope.
Yeah, we're more emotional people.
I just can't see. Okay, like Dana Reeve, Christopher Reeve's wife. I really can't see many men, holding it down for a woman, that's in a wheelchair that they have to do. That's totally dependent. I'm sure they're out there. I'm not saying they're not.
Yeah.
But it's just like more in our nature. Like we're more like we're taking stray dogs and birds with broken wings and all that stuff. Like
we're nurturers.
Even for a healthy man, we think we can change him and nurture him and make him into something that we want him to be.
So but don't let it be injured.
But there are some really amazing men out there that do that. Like my grandpa, he's remarried and his woman is younger than him, much younger, and we always thought she'd be the one to take care of him, but she had a bunch of accidents. She's painkillers. She's like kind of a mess now. So he has to do everything for her, and he's actually in worse shape than she is.
Right. Wow.
And he gets up and he does anything he can for her. Like that is real love. Like they're both a mess, but my grandpa really, really, really does anything he can for that woman to make her happy. All right, we have another caller, Mwasa from North Carolina. Hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Good. What do you think about this topic? What are your thoughts?
Well, actually, when I was 19, I was dating a young lady. I was at work, and we always rode motorcycles and stuff. And they called me at work and said that she got hurt on a motorcycle. I go to the hospital, and she's all messed up and banged up. I mean, totally different from the young lady that I dated. And basically what I was calling to say is I knew being 19 years old that the situation and the way she was, I knew that wasn't something that I could deal with. So I think it takes a special person, you know what I'm saying, to be pushing a person around in a wheelchair. And I didn't want to stay with somebody just because I felt sorry for them. I really don't think, it was better for me to, move on. And, I see her at different times, around town. And I try to, I apologize to her. We were young. I was 19, but I just couldn't see myself staying with her, like I said, just because I felt sorry for her.
I think that's different. You were really young. It's one thing for a young guy to learn how to be a man, much less in a relationship and trying to stand up in a relationship. So it's kind of understandable.
Well, thank you for the call. We're going to take a break. Continue to hit us on the Foxhole Twitter page, at Foxhole, or at Claudia Jordan, or Shelly Rio, or Portia Coleman. I think you guys are on right now.
Yeah, we're not.
We are reading your tweets. Before we're going to break, Superboat says, I love my girl, but if she lost a limb, I am gone. Who else agrees with this? Is that really love? Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We're talking about ride or die relationships. What would it take to make you leave, and what couldn't you deal with? Give us a call.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Claudia Jordan Show and the pigeons. All right.
That's Jagged Edge in the background.
Is that really? Tonight's topic, ride or die relationship. Would you stick with your mate through thick and thin? What's too much to handle in a relationship?
Good question.
What was that thing you read on the Twitter? Some dude said, if my girl lost a leg, I'm out.
Supergirl said, I love my girl, but if she lost a limb, I am gone.
Wow.
That's so sweet.
I also have another interesting tweet here from Eric P. Thomas. It's actually pretty sad. He said, I can tell you a lot. I got paralyzed from the neck down due to a shooting, and my fiance left after 8 months. But she tried. Some people just aren't cut out for that big of a change. Damn.
But was he always like down in the dumps
tried.
and like always sad about it and kind of just changed her mind? Like, wait, I don't want to do this anymore.
It's got to be tough, though.
Because she stayed there for 8 months.
Right.
She tried.
Sacrifice. That's all it is. If you're willing to sacrifice your plans, let's say you wanted to go to school or you wanted to
out the window
sing or something, it's kind of like you have to sacrifice yourself for this other person. So how
his life
is it
becomes
worth it?
your life.
His life becomes your life. And that's like Dana Reeve, I think, and Christopher Reeve. To me, it's almost like she sacrificed her life for him. Because she's gone too now, and I really think all the emotion and all the time and energy that she invested into him ended up costing her life. Because, I mean, she died a few years after.
And plus, you know, they had a base. Like, it didn't just happen after they got together. They had kids. They've been together for a long time. So I would definitely not bounce if I've been with someone 10, 15, 20 years. We have a history.
Right.
Obviously, I'm not with you anymore because you're a six-pack or how fast you can run 40. It's deeper than that at this point. You know, when you're dating someone, that's different. But when you're married and you're deep in this marriage, I think you have an obligation. And I mean, you made vows, and I think that person, you know, and you should expect that person to do the same thing for you.
And look at the extremes. I mean, this guy was Superman on TV. Like, it gets no better.
Isn't that crazy?
And then all of a sudden, he's in a wheelchair and he can't do anything for himself. It's like, that really tests your patience.
I saw him in the lobby of the Mondrian Hotel one time, and he rolled by, and he looked. It was really disturbing.
It's sad, yeah.
You saw his tracheotomy.
I saw he just looked like wax. He looked like a wax figure. He didn't look like a real person. I was like, it bothered me when I saw him.
And isn't that Ebert, Siskel, the guy, his wife as well, when he went through the chin?
Right, he lost his bottom half of his jaw.
Yeah, he lost his jaw.
And his wife,
cancer.
And
to cancer. And now he's really recovered. I hear him. Like, he's got a box where he talks now, and it's like
I did a guy with a box. Because I don't like when guys talk too much anyways, and I'd be like, I'd hide the box all the time, take the batteries out. That could be kind of fun. That is so foul. Let's play hide the AA batteries.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Hey, shut your mouth before I take your batteries.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
So bad.
Don't joke around like that, Claudia. Don't do that.
What?
Someone used to make fun of me all the time. Just call me Four Eyes. I wear glasses, and then lo and behold, she had to get glasses.
I already have a fucked up voice. I already paid it forward.
It's no worse.
All right, we have Lo Leezy from Alabama. Welcome to the show, Lo Leezy.
Is he trying to like? Is it low life? He's just trying to.
No, Lo Leezy.
That's low life.
You ain't tricking us.
Trying to trick us.
Crazy.
What else?
Yeah, I had a little situation, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm married now and everything, and I'm working on a job. But back in the day when I was trapping, you know what I'm saying? And I was like by 22. I had this chick, and she was 21, you know what I'm saying? And we had been together for about a good year and a half, almost 2 years. And she turned into a diabetic, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I ain't really no understanding too tough, you know, and then, you know, I ain't know it was going to come with a whole thing, you know. And then, you know, she started having to take, you know, the needles, the insulin, you know what I'm saying? And she's sick. She can't eat this, can't eat that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know, I mean, I ain't mean to do it, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 22, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. You know, I got a successful 50, you know what I'm saying? Selling dope, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't
selling
really,
dope.
you know, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and we just split up, man, because, you know, I couldn't deal with her diabetic thing, you know, with the needles.
So wait, let me interrupt you for a quick second. So she's dealing with the threat of you constantly going to jail, maybe you guys getting shot up, maybe involved in some drug war, but because she got some low blood sugar, or high blood sugar, whatever, you can't roll with that.
That diabetic thing.
Come on, low life.
The glucose deficiency.
That is where the drug dealer draws the line, goddammit.
At the insulin, that's where he draws the line.
That's crazy because it doesn't affect you. Nothing about it.
Nothing. She's not losing any limbs. Nothing.
Yeah.
He is our most original caller. I know that much.
But wait, he said turned into diabetes like that bitch turned around and she was a werewolf.
Yep.
Like,
she woke up on Monday. You know what? I'm gonna have low blood sugar today.
Oh, low life.
Wow.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
What about your wife? Are you still in the line, low life?
No, I think they cut him off.
Damn.
We need a translator. Every time we have him on the phone,
because I only understand a couple of the words he's saying.
Wow, that's sad. Because she's dealing with, like I said, all the things that come along with. There are perks of being with a drug dealer, but then there's negatives because my you know, I may have dated one when I was 17. They stand on the corner and they see a cop and they just start running for no reason. Like, there's a lot of that kind of thing going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you can't deal with her having to take insulin for her own self. She's probably not doing. It's not like it's a big. It's not like she's going through like open heart surgery in front of you.
But you being a track runner, you ran
I'll have
after
you know,
him, right?
Halle Berry is diabetic, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a type 2 diabetic.
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Yes.
Right.
I can't take you and you can't have ice cream self.
Oh my gosh. We can't go have tomatoes, you crazy.
Right.
All right.
Thank you for that, Lola.
Yeah.